Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming out aggressively. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. And oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Gonna take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you just cannot draw up the start of the season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Here comes the 2-point try. And he just took a knee. I mean, so much for extending the play. He just quit on it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 7.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Looking for room. It's Traynham. And into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Coming after him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Very short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Just drives it between the uprights.
That makes the score Kentucky 13.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's White. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop them.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, it's so exciting. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls out.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Jackson. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Now after the short completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end.
Kentucky 13, Washington 10.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. On the run, it's Coleman. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. It's complete on the right side. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Otten. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husky.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. It's Vandergrift. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Crosses the 40. At the 45 on his way. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Boston. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He'll take a shot to the end zone, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. The 30, the 20, inside the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. The fair catch called for and made. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
At the 20, he's got space. He's up to 73 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Vandergrift. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him stopped from the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
From the gun. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part.
Lost one deep down the right side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick 6.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run it between the tackles, and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pocket starts to collapse. Got it behind the line. It's Trainer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. To the air, it's Vandergriff. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Give him 96 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this 1st game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And to have a rushing touchdown touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up 14 over Virginia Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell.
Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Washington right back to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Lets it go. Working that left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to get... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Number 93, on to punt it away. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Kentucky 34, Washington 24.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Going up top on first down. Unloads it downfield. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's more. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Handoff to the single back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly. To the air, it's Rodgers. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Smashes it between the uprights.
That makes the score Kentucky 34, Washington
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Your Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and
10. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And now on second down for this offense. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A third and long coming up here. Fast motion from the offense. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
And the Washington offense will take over. First and 10.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
A first down for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Williams. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia Tech has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection. They're up 14 over Iowa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And the Washington offense will take over first and 10.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Kentucky! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and he missed it.
It is no good.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Washington offense will take over first and 10.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play for the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Washington offense, first and 10.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Key. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called by the offense, clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. Pulls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Key. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on.
Someone say running the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there getting set. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. They're bringing heat. And the pass is incomplete, and the